My name is Michelle.
Okay. How old are you, Michelle?
I'm 50 and I'm homeless right now, going through a lot of changes. Can't really put things together by myself. And I met Paul in the urban center the first day it started raining. And I was sitting outside crying, not knowing which direction to go, because I don't really know who care and who don't. And these guys have taken me under their wings, and they have sheltered me, and they directed me to places where I could go and get my hygiene together and get clothes and stuff like that. So I really thank them for that. On the streets.
On the streets, and what's that like?
It's horrible. Last night it rained and I was so soaked and so cold and so lonely, and I found a doorway and I slept in it till early this morning when somebody woke me up and told me I had to move on. It's just very hard because, you know, it gets to the point where sometimes I don't even feel human because I have to take a crap outside, or I have to pee outside, or I pee on myself sometimes, you know, and it gets really hard, and it gets really to the point where you don't look at yourself as a woman the way that you really should, you know, and I miss that. I can't, the same day it started raining and I was pissy wet and I was wet from the rain. My wheelchair was leaning to one side. The front wheel was broke, and they took care of that. They hooked me up. And so I come here because I know that these guys love me. And people have a sense, even though we're homeless people down here, no matter if it was drugs, alcohol, or whatever that drove us down here, we need to know that we're loved. I need to know that somebody really care about me because I have no one else. Yeah, I feel very safe. Yeah, because even being on the streets, I really don't sleep, because even though I cover my head up with a blanket because I be cold, I really don't sleep because I be scared somebody gonna come and do something to me. So tonight will be the first night I get a chance to get a really good night's sleep, and I thank God for that. I had met a guy and he had told me about housing, but it's so many people that's just out for your money, because I received SSI, and on the first some people robbed me, which landed me back on the streets. But what I want to do, I want to try to get housing, like a boarding care or something, somewhere where people can help take care of me, because sometimes I feel like I just can't do it no more by myself, and I don't want to be by myself. So, you know, that's what I'm trying to do. That's my long range goal, is to get into a boarding care or something. We need you. I need you. People like me with mental illnesses, sometimes we take the wrong turn, and we need people like Paul. I really love that man, because today I was hungry and he fed me unconditionally. You know, I just say, Paul, I'm hungry. And he just went out of his way to make sure that I was full. And not just that, I wanted to tell him that I need to go take a shower. Could they set that up for me again? And he knew right away I needed to take a shower. You know, that man, he looks out for me when I can't help myself. And we need people like you. There's a lot of places down here, but it's so many people down here too. And we need this little place right here, because I have a phobia where I don't feel safe with a lot of people, a lot of strangers. But I feel comfortable with these guys because this is God's house. So we need your help. Please stay open. It sure has, and who would have thought that wishes do come true. My life has drastically changed. Today I'm 13 days clean and sober off drugs, and my eyes are open and my ears are open, and I'm able to focus on myself to get myself up off these being homeless down here on Skid Row. What has happened, I've gotten in touch with my medical needs. I have a little mental disorder. I've gotten medication for that. And also the biggest wish that I've gotten is the fact that I've been wishing to go to a boarding care so I could better take care of myself and have someone help me out. And coming from one Christian place going to another, who would have thought God would grant me my wish? And on Friday I'm leaving down from Skid Row, and I'm going to a boarding care. And I just wanted to say, I could have left days ago and went to the boarding care, but because Urban Connection has been my friends and been my family for the last few weeks, I wanted to celebrate my Christmas with people that I know really care about me. I just want to say, I thank God for letting it rain that day, because if it had never rained that day, I would still be stuck outside in that rat race. And because it rained and it got my attention, and I didn't want to feel wet and cold, I wanted to be loved and wanted to be warm, Urban Connection found me down the street. And since I've been here, they've been so good to me. These have been the best friends that I've had in a long time. And my heart feels sad to go, but I know I have to move on in life. But I'll never forget this place. And I just want to say thank you, God. Thank you, Urban Connection. One more thing that I had forgot is that one of the volunteers from here had told me if one day at a time I stay clean and sober, that he would give me a dream that I had. And a dream I had, I don't really have money right now, but I love my children very much. They were adopted at an early age, but I still love them very much. And I was just wishing that I could do something special for them for Christmas, but I didn't know what. So he told me if I stay clean and sober, that he would buy gifts for my children. And yesterday me and him talked, and I told him I was 12 days clean and sober, which I'm 13 days today clean and sober. And he asked me what I wanted to get him, and I told him, and he's gonna grant me that wish. And not just that, he's gonna take me to the neighborhood to take the gifts to my children, and it just doesn't get better than that.